Hi, and welcome to the CloudNativePG developer meeting of 2 August. Yeah. Not many people here. People are having vacations, but yeah. Yeah. So we have this nice agenda. And the first topic is the new release that we had a few days ago for CloudNativePG. I could share a few words about this. Was you adding? But yeah.
Okay, there's a couple of things that I can mention. The first thing is that I've been doing the releases for the last 5 or 6 releases or something, and I have handed the baton, so it's going to be Nicolo. Nicolo did the last release already. He didn't completely finish it, but he already did it in the driver's seat, and I was helping him as a co-pilot, but he did 99% of the work. This was a patch release, so we don't have a lot of new things, but the listing, you see this new logs command and the priority class name and new metric. The logs command in the kubectl plugin has a corresponding library functionality in the Go code. And we are hoping that that is going to allow us to have a normalized structure for testing where we don't depend on having the logs stored through FluentD. We're looking forward to that, and that will take some time. Anyway, I think that's all I have for the release.
Great. So 1.20.2. 1.19.4. It's beautiful. And we encourage everyone to upgrade this release. It contains the latest fixes. And also security updates, mainly for the dependencies. Not just for the dependencies, but the security mode. Great. Next item is, oh, wow, beautiful.
Okay, so in last community meeting, I brought forward the proposal of open hours for the community. And there was some positive comments about it. So I conducted a poll in the community Slack, and we have a number of people are interested in a meeting during European Union business hours, and there was someone voting for America's business hours. So I think we're at least going to do one, and I was going to propose that we could probably do it next week, kind of in this time slot, maybe to like maintain kind of a steady stream of community activities. And I think we can either do like 1 hour or 2 hours max. I would not do more than that. The idea of community meetings, of office hours meetings, sorry, I've seen some communities that kind of do it instead of what we do with the community meeting. And so there are, the developers are talking about what they're going to do in the future. I think for us, what would be very valuable is people may ask questions free form and we answer as best we can. And I think the idea would be to have 1 or 2 people involved at a time. I don't think this is a quorum driven activity. I think it's more for beginners to come in and ask questions. So do you guys have opinions about that? Do you want to participate? What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Yes, I would like to help. I think. Yeah.
Do we want to have?
The question is it the right time to start the first activity in the middle of August in European and America time zone? Because it is, yeah, you see, in this meeting we have 5.
That's a fair question. We could maybe wait until what, September?
I think the start of the September will be a much better time, because yeah, it's not the central week of August. So at least in Italy, almost everyone is on holiday on that week. So.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
So we start on September.
Yeah, okay. What do you think about having it, let's say, on the same timing as the community meeting in weeks when we don't have a community meeting? Because I think this time is kind of reasonable.
It's fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I can maybe look at the calendar and probably make an announcement in the general channel in Slack. And I think also hopefully having office hours recorded and available as we do with the community meetings can help, for the CNCF sandbox proposal and, showing that we're doing outreach, because we're having a lot of questions in the Slack community, a lot of which are being handled by Philippe. So bravo on that, Philippe. Hopefully the office hours could help people who are not even capable of starting to ask questions because they don't even know where to begin.
Okay, fine.
Do we want to have a rotation just to ensure we always have at least 2 people, or we can just hope to be enough and that's it? Or let's say everyone is welcome and if
I think we should start with the one try and see how it works, and then decide. Because if this become a regular thing, I think we should also update documentation and publicly say that we do that. But before, I think we should experiment at least once.
No, I agree, but I do agree with Philippe. If this became something that we do, it should not be always the same person, or people.
I know, of course, at least
yeah,
at least 2 people, and not always the same. Otherwise,
yeah. But yeah, I think we start with the first one, and then let's see how this goes. But there was quite a bit of interest, and a number of the people who voted are, I would say, quite experienced already. So I'm curious, we might have, I don't know if they would be asking us beginner questions, or they would be asking more about how they can contribute, or they've been very confused by this part of the code and they would like to do this feature. So I'm not sure. But yeah, let's find out.
I'm trying to summarize.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that enough? Anything else? No. So I guess we are done. Thank you for being here.
thank you.
This was really quick. I'm going to stop the recording. Okay.